Welcome back, traders. This is Sandra with Trading Made Simple, and today I wanted to introduce you to the Trading Made Simple Discord AI Technology Room. So, a lot of people ask me, what type of services do I subscribe to assist in my trading? Well, I'm always subscribing to something. I'm always learning something new. And when I do that, and people have been asking me this since I've been creating on YouTube, I just feel an obligation not to recommend a service unless like I really, really love it. And so I really haven't been recommending any services until today. And not only am I recommending it, but I'm using it in my Discord, so it will be available to you. Okay. So empowering retail traders with AI. So originally everybody got on board with just riding the trend. Higher highs, higher lows. We understood it and profited from it. Then we were able to track the money. Where's the money going? Now we can see unusual high volume. We could see the huge trades that institutions were making. And we could identify how many of those institutions were making those trades to now get on board with that type of information. So now we're moving into the realm where there's a lot of companies out there supplying this type of excellent information. And if you're not using something like this, I highly recommend it. I really like this service because it's just so easy to use. There's no learning curve. It's simple, and I like simple. The information is so clear. There's no analysis paralysis, and you know how much I can analyze something, reanalyze it, and then analyze what I just analyzed over again. So because of that, being able to just get the information and then utilize it and then have it be successful is just a win-win for me. And so that's why I'm offering it in my technology room. So I want to introduce it to you, and then I want to take you for a little walkthrough of the Discord so you could see what it's all about. All right, so first, I do want to tell you that one of the other things that I like about this specific service is that their AI and machine learning algorithms actually analyze chart analysis. So I found this interesting that not only is it identifying flow, but it also is identifying chart breakouts and breakdowns. It also knows different types of strategies, like I'm sure you're familiar with the strat. So, the strat is a technology, that's based on inside candles, outside candles, a combination of thereof, etc. And so what this service does, it analyzes those charts and then gives you trade recommendations based on the alerts. And the alerts come in many different forms. They come in scalping alerts, intraday, and swing trade alerts. So this is something I just think is awesome. All right. So let me just take you over to Discord and show you around a little bit. And so the first thing I want to show you is one of the things about Discord is that there are a lot of services out there that have these bots that you have to, input some sort of command to get back some sort of information. What I like about the Discord that I'm providing is that most of the great information that I'm using just come from the auto posting bots, which means that you just go right into the channel and you're able to access the information. That's very important to me, just because even though that I can program TOS like nobody's business, I just am not that tech savvy in other areas. So I do have my limitations. This is one of them. But if you are good with the commands and you've been querying before, then you're going to find this very simple. Now, for those of you that don't, in my channel, I'll be having, of course, an education folder that will have all the commands. It will tell you what each one of these strategies, whether they're the auto posting bot or the query bot, as well as I develop some strategies on how to utilize this information so that you're just not getting the alert and immediately getting in without your own analysis. So I'm going to show you in my Discord group education, I'm going to show you how to utilize the information and then take some very basic indicators that we currently have on Thinkorswim as well as any other platform, and then use that in conjunction so that you're actually getting in at the most opportunistic time to get in, not just because your favorite person on Twitter says it's time to get in, but because you got an alert from something or someone or a machine, and then you're looking at the chart and evaluating that information. So those are just a couple things I wanted to make you aware of. And then now, if I could get into the room. See, I told you about the technology deal. Okay, I wasn't lying. All right, so now we're going to get with the tools that are offered in my Discord. So when you go inside, one of the first ones you're going to see, first channel you're going to see is the premium query bot. So I'll have a folder in here that shows you all the commands and what you can do with those commands. And then the next channel you're going to go to is Trade Flow. And then if you have any question about what these channels do, you just look right up here and it'll give you the title. So this Trade Flow looks at a repeat and dominant option signal that have a high success rate of hitting. So as we look at this, pretty easy to identify these cards. Red is identified with a put and green is identified with a call. So here's the symbol. 5 orders came in for puts, the strike price being at 30, expiration January 20th. Here's one for April 14th, strike at 7, 5 orders with a put. Here is a call with lift, 7 orders, total premiums 500,000, and with the expiration and the strike price. That's how easy it is, okay, to read. Nothing difficult there. So now we're going to get over to the bullseye alerts. Now these alerts I like because this is really a swing trade alert. So this tells you, hey, this is going to, the AI and the algorithms have determined that based on the flow data that this should occur within 1 to 2 days. And then they also show you the AI confidence in this, meaning that there must be some really good information to be backed up with all of this flow for them to have identified this as a 70% AI confidence. So here's a call buying 210 strike price, Expedia, 3/18 of 2022 is the expiration. And $82,000 have come in for this trade, this one trade. Here's $102,000, call buy 160 for the end of this week. Upstart, I think is what it's called. And so here again, this is what the tool does, very easy to read. So this is the tool that is used for scalping trades. And so what they've done I find so interesting is they're called strats. And so what they have done is they've have their machine learning identify basically the bullish continuation on a 1 hour or 30 minute. I've seen sometimes 15 minutes on here as well. So they have different, whenever it hits, they'll ID it. So that's the chart that you want to take a look at to confirm information as well as to make your determination on when to get in, especially on the lower time frames if you're using a 1 hour, right? So here we go. We got a bullish continuation on a 1 hour. Snow 265.5. It's a long. The target's 267 and the stop loss is at 262. And so it tells you the potential profits. So if you wanted to just go in here and scan, right? If this wasn't enough for you, you could go in and just scan and go, oh, here's a $4 profit. This is something I'd be interested in. This is a 30-minute chart, Amazon. The entry's at 30.45, the target's at 30.49, and the stop loss is at 30.35. So this is all about scalping for short periods of time. and I'll have more education on how to utilize the information in strategies. Okay, so large sweeps. So if we just go up here, high premiums, large option sweeps that show conviction buyers are actually buying shares. So here we have FLR, 25 strike, July 15th. So let's get something a little closer. Here's April 14th, UAL. And of course, the red is the puts and the green is the calls, just making it easy. Golden sweeps, usually large sweeps with premiums over $1 million. AMD, this is a put, strike at 115. And 504,000 came in for AMD. Another one for 1,000,009 for AMD. This was a strike price of 115. That's of 120. This one is wow. That's a leap right there. 120.23. This is in October. Let's find something a little closer. You just have to look at the expiration dates. Here's RSX 22. Here's the expiration. Almost $2.5 million. Red is for puts, and that's for calls. Okay, pretty easy. Dark pool prints, dark pools. So usually dark pools are block trades that are large in proportion of the market cap. So, you know, they do them in the color, underneath the color of darkness, I would say. They don't want anybody to know, and by the way, this usually comes, it gets reported a day later, so that you know that. So it looks like, you know, all of these were reported, looks like this afternoon. And so here we have EGHT dark pool, 730,000 shares. 12.8 is the price that they bought this to. Now this is yellow, and because they're dark pools, they don't give you an identifier whether, you know, this is supposed to be a call or a put, because it's under the color of darkness. You have to look at a chart basically and determine that. Now, the easiest thing to do is to look at price and look at the chart, and then, you know, you can kind of see where point of control is on your chart. And if you can't, then email me and I'll show you how to do that. But I'm going to write it down so I make sure that that's included in the information contained in my community. And so, you know, on a very simplistic way of looking at this, you know, anything over 84.50 is going to be positive, and, you know, under 84 or 83.50 is going to be puts. And so that's kind of how you look at that, those orders, and then determine where point of control is, and then you can make your decision from there. So insider trading, I use this all the time. I'm always on Twitter sharing my trades with you in regards to this, especially during earnings season. Like, they do know something. Very great success rate with these. So again, you know, people in Ride are selling 5.29 million shares, totaling $13.53 million. This is an insider trading transaction. Charter, people have been buying Charter all week, but look, there's some selling too. So here was a buy for, wow, 92 million. I got that right? I did. Buying 92, selling the amount of 254. Wow. So this person's buying 194 shares. This person's selling 775. Look at Charter here. Oh, that's interesting. So it was earlier coming in with a lot of calls. Oh, see, well, it looks like I'd have to tally those up, right? See which one is, what's winning out right here. Got to take a look at point of control and see where we're at for that one. So this is what I mean by, you know, looking at the information. It's easy to access. Get over to your chart and then do a couple minutes of that, and you should be making a pretty decent decision. So, you know, analyst upgrades and downgrades, important news. I like how they actually, you know, have it listed. It's very clean and concise. The crypto breakouts are just like the regular alerts, but they come with a little chart, which is kind of nice, and they tell you what kind of chart analysis that they've given this. So for this crypto breakout, they're letting you know that this symbol has a potential breakout on a 1-hour chart, and it's on a pullback right now. So that's, again, nice, right? Doc, same thing. And they kind of let you know where the resistance level was and how it kind of poked through. But just like last time it poked through and went down, those are the things you need to be concerned about, right? Maybe that's why these are blue. So, they're letting you know there was a breakout because the threshold of resistance was broken. But again, you got to take that information and then just do a quick evaluation on your chart. And of course, I'll contain some information about that as well. So now, in this one I like because in these crypto signals, they're just, basically alerts. So a bullish reversal, they give you the symbol, entries 152, targets 153, stop losses 151, and the greens are calls and the reds are puts. So the breakout alerts, these are the chart analysis I was telling you about, where just like with the crypto, they're letting you know that this was on a daily chart breakout. They let you know what the resistance level was, and then they give you a little picture, a snapshot of the chart. And then you can go take a look at your chart and see if it's just a picky boo. I passed resistance and now I'm going back down 15% to stop you out, or if it's going to be a continuation. Remember, you want a retrace to support, right? Retrace to a support level, and then if it starts to rise again, that's your better entry. I'll have some information on that. And then social spikes. So, ever since GameStop and AMC, that was a fun time. Again, another learning tool that we've identified is all the chit chat on social media. So what the algorithms do is they collect that information, and then they see, based on the amount of chatter for that symbol, what is the stock price doing? And then they let you know if it's bullish or bearish. And so, this is interesting if you follow that. So now, outside of that, I've created, not only a premium membership or an upgrade membership to access all those tools I just showed you, but if you just wanted to come and use the free query bots that are, public, come on over. I have them in here. You can utilize that too, as well as access some of the information on education. Going to have a whole bunch of YouTube videos as well on different strategies and tools that you can utilize. And I hope to see you in the Discord community. And of course, I'll have the invitation to the community in the description below. But outside of that, I welcome you, and I'll see you there or on the next video.